For 30 years, Johnny Carson's couch was the most career-defining 4 minutes in show business. Every young star wanted it. Most of them had no idea what they were walking into.
Would you welcome, please, Drew Barrymore.
I don't know, I never thought about doing one, but I figured if I was gonna present myself as a virgin to anyone, it should be you.
Here are 8 times nervous young stars finally met Johnny Carson and completely lost it, starting with the most photographed teenager in the world, and the entrance that almost ended her, Brooke Shields' faceplant entrance. September 9th, 1981. Brooke Shields is 16 years old. She's already done Pretty Baby, The Blue Lagoon, and the Calvin Klein commercials that scandalized America. She is by every metric the most photographed teenager on earth, and she's about to walk onto Johnny Carson's stage. Her mother, Terry Shields, has decided they're going to surprise Johnny with a Karnak-style pratfall on her entrance.
And my mom thought it would be a really good idea if, as a surprise to Johnny, I did Karnak. Which was a pratfall.
The problem is, nobody else has been told. Not Johnny, not the camera operators, not anyone in the studio. Brooke is back in her dressing room practicing on a couch pillow. Tommy Smothers, who happens to walk by, is the only person on the planet who knows the gag is coming.
So they didn't tell any of the camera operators. They didn't tell Johnny. Tommy Smothers comes by, and I say, he comes in, he sticks his head in, he goes, "Hey, Brooke," and I'm like, "Hey, Tommy, I've got a surprise for you."
She walks out. The audience erupts. She kicks the top step on purpose and disappears completely out of camera frame onto the floor below.
This is the clip. Here's Brooke Shields falling, pretending to fall, making her entrance on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Watch this.
Would you welcome the girl of the moment, Brooke Shields.
The studio goes silent. Carson, still seated, leaps up. His suit cuffs fly out of his jacket sleeves. He reaches across the desk to try to grab her hand. The cameras don't know what to do, and on the floor, Brooke realizes the gag has failed.
I dropped completely out of the frame, and had they been prepared, they would have panned down, obviously, but I just drop out of it, and of course, everybody thinks it's real.
Yeah.
And now they feel terrible for me, and they don't think this is a pratfall, they think this is real.
It was so well done.
Screwed.
Carson reaches her hand. He helps her up. She walks to the chair. And then, the only person on the entire production who knew the gag, Tommy Smothers, saves her on air.
Are you okay?
I've watched your show before.
I thought you were doing Karnak for a moment. I said that's one of the funniest entrances I've ever seen.
That's right.
And like, thank God Tommy on air said, "Was that the surprise?" So he totally supported me so that they actually believed it was planned.
Great.
Carson rolls with it. He calls it one of the funniest entrances he's ever seen. Brooke has been on every Tonight Show since. While Brooke survived a fall at 16, this next guest survived a fall at 7. Drew Barrymore trips at 7. July 28th, 1982. Drew Barrymore is 7 years old. E.T. has just made her the most famous child in America. This is her first solo talk show appearance. She walks out from behind the curtain and trips immediately on the entrance steps.
This young lady has earned a great deal of attention from her appearance in it, and she is just 7 years old. Would you welcome, please, Drew Barrymore. That's a pretty funny entrance. Did you rehearse? Did you rehearse that?
No.
Are you okay? Yeah. You know, you're not the first one ever to do that on the show. We've had some other people that come in there some night, grown-up people, who've missed that step and fallen right here.
It's probably my shoes because they're real slippery.
Carson calms her down. He reassures her. He tells her plenty of grown-ups have fallen on the same step. Then she settles in. She tells him she stays up late just to watch his show. She blushes when he flirts back. And then she makes the move that puts the segment in the Carson Hall of Fame.
You have a pretty smile. You have pretty teeth.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty nice.
You know, tell me if you noticed this. It would be kind of easier to talk without my teeth.
What are you talking about?
She removes her dental flipper. She places it on Carson's desk. The studio audience is screaming. Carson, playing the gentleman, explains the situation to America.
Well, at least you're honest. Now, most women I know would not do that. They wouldn't like anybody to know that secret, that you were wearing a little clip in there. Now, don't forget that when you leave now. It's not polite to leave teeth on somebody else's desk. Over.
No, my mom would kill me if I left him here.
Then she asks if she can give Carson a scream. She demonstrates. She delivers a scream loud enough to clear the studio. And on the way home, she tells her mom she had to take a shower.
Scream. Ah.
Can you scream good?
Okay.
Can you do it? Just give me a scream.
Okay.
Just.
Guys, ready?
Okay, we're ready.
So the other day I screamed my throat off. When I got home, I was sweating. I needed to take a shower badly. I was filthy.
In 2024, Drew told Jimmy Fallon she went splat, and that the moment never got worse than that. She said, "Only up from here." While Drew survived her debut at 7, this next debut almost wasn't a debut at all. Jim Carrey's Make or Break set, November 24th, 1983. Jim Carrey is 21 years old. He's been in Los Angeles 10 months. He's bombed his way through every comedy club in town. He's broke, and tonight is the only shot he gets. His first ever appearance on American television, on the show that makes or breaks every comedian's career.
This young man is a young impressionist from Toronto and a little bit different. And he's going to be starring in a new series for NBC this January called The Duck Factory. He's also been in Hollywood about 10 months and created quite a bit of excitement. This is his first appearance on American television. Would you welcome Jim Carrey? Jim?
He walks out. He doesn't say his act. He doesn't make small talk with the band. He goes straight to a microphone and asks the entire studio audience for 1 minute of silence.
Hello, my name is Jim Carrey. I'd like to do some impressions for you tonight, if you'll just give me a minute.
He turns his back to the camera. He stands completely still. The audience laughs nervously. The laugh dies, and the silence keeps going for close to a minute. The longest silence Carson's audience had ever heard from a comedian standing on the stage. When Carrey finally turns around, he becomes a different person. Then another one, then another, through 5 solid minutes of impressions.
You know, I think I've probably spent my entire life staring in the mirror. I have. But I haven't been staring at me. I've been staring at Leonid Brezhnev, Jack Nicholson, Bruce Dern, Clint Eastwood, Charles Nelson Riley, the extraterrestrial. My favorite, My Three Sons.
The audience is howling. The set kills. He closes it out with a Kermit the Frog and walks back to the green room. But Carson, for reasons Carrey never publicly understood, does not wave him to the couch. The non-wave is the most cited rejection in Carrey's entire mythology.
Kermit the Frog here. Thank you, it's great to be here.
He gets rebooked. He's now considered one of the greatest debut sets in Carson history. While Jim survived a 5-minute set, this next comic decided not to survive the couch wave at all. Roseanne Bar flees the couch. August 23rd, 1985. Roseanne Bar is 32 years old. She's a club comic from the Comedy Store. She's never been on national television. Carson's producer has spotted her at a Mitzi Shore showcase, and she walks out, a married mother of 4, and opens with the bit that becomes the foundation of her entire career.
I never get out of the house. I stay home all the time. I never do anything fun because I'm a housewife. I hate that word, housewife. I prefer to be called domestic goddess.
She runs the bit. She does the Stubby K Cosmetics line. She does a Barbara Streisand impression. The audience is hers within the first 30 seconds. And then she lands the line that becomes the meme that follows her for the rest of her career.
So I'm fat, I thought I'd point that out. Have you ever noticed that fat people don't think like skinny people? We have our own way of thinking. Because I'm a mom, and fat moms are better than skinny moms. Guess what do you want when you're depressed? Some skinny mom? Well, why don't you jog around a while and that'll release adrenaline in your blood and you'll better cope with stress.
The set kills. Carson, at the desk, does the thing he does for almost no female stand-up comedian on a debut appearance. He waves her over to the couch. He's signaling on national television that he wants her to sit down and be interviewed. And Roseanne, the first woman comic he's waved over in 7 years, does the unthinkable. She doesn't go. She walks off stage instead. She fled the couch on her debut. In her 2024 documentary Roseanne is America, she explained why on camera for the first time. She said she was afraid she would lose bladder control on national television from the excitement of meeting Johnny Carson. She came back the next time, sat on the couch, and the first thing she said to Carson, to the man who had personally launched the careers of Steve Martin and Joan Rivers, was that she wasn't even funny. While Roseanne fled the couch, this next nervous young comic walked over to it and changed her life. Ellen DeGeneres' phone call to God, November 28, 1986. Ellen DeGeneres is 28 years old. She's a New Orleans club comic. She has no national TV exposure. Carson's producer, Peter LaSalle, has just booked her after watching her at the Improv, and she walks out, visibly trembling, to do the bit she wrote in a flea-infested basement apartment after her girlfriend was killed in a car accident.
This is a good night for a young comedian to appear because you're all in a great mood. This is her first appearance on network television.
I've been keeping in shape lately, you know. You have to. I'm getting older. I'm 27. People say, you don't look 27, you look like you're about 23.
She runs the warm-ups. She does her grandmother walking 5 miles a day. She does her 4-year-old nephew who looks like a tiny embryo. The audience is starting to settle, and then she lands into the centerpiece of the set, the bit she wrote about her dead girlfriend dressed up as a phone call.
We had fire drills around the house so that in case of a fire, we each had a special duty. Like my father had to grab the pets, my mother grabbed the jewelry, my brother ran out to get help. They told me to try to save the washer and dryer. Please do nothing at all beneficial. I always thought at times like this when we can't figure it out for ourselves, wouldn't it be great if we could just pick up the phone and call up God and ask him these things?
She picks up an imaginary phone. The audience leans in.
Yeah, hi God, this is Ellen. Ellen. DeGeneres. DeGeneres. What's so funny? No, I never thought of that. It does sound like that, doesn't it?
She runs the entire conversation. She negotiates with God about insects. She asks him about flea collars. She delivers the Godzilla joke. The set is the most original 5 minutes Carson's audience has heard in years. And when she finishes, Carson does what he had never once done with a female comedian on her debut appearance. He waves her over to the couch. He invites her back anytime. She becomes the first female stand-up to receive that invitation on a debut.
You got an open invitation.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Ellen.
While Ellen survived her debut nervous, this next debut was a juggling act on national television. Tom Hanks juggles the White House china, February 4th, 1982. Tom Hanks is 25. His sitcom Bosom Buddies has just been canceled. He has no movie career. Splash is 2 years away. He walks onto Carson's stage as an unknown, and Johnny opens the segment with the worst possible setup.
My next guest is a young actor. This is his first time on the Tonight Show. Tom Hanks is one of the young actors on Bosom Buddies, which airs on Thursday nights, and among his many accomplishments, I understand he is training to be a street juggler.
Hanks pivots immediately. He explains he can't actually do anything else. He has no fallback skills. He explains he learned to juggle because if all of show business collapses, he'd need a way to make money in the rubble of Burbank. The audience laughs, and then Carson, sensing the bit, picks up the teacups on his desk.
I got hip to the fact long ago that I can't do anything else. I have no extraneous talents or interests that are gonna pay the rent in times of trouble, and I thought,
Carson hands Tom Hanks the White House china on national television and asks him to juggle it.
Hey, which I juggle teacups. Great stage business. And I just want to, folks, White House china. This is it.
That's right.
The White House china. Now,
are you pretty good at it? I've never seen.
No, I am really not good at it. No, I am really not good at it. I can juggle clubs, but let me just try this real fast. We'll bust up some of NBC's property.
All right.
Put them even farther in the hole, okay? Fine, here we go. And look at this, huh? Whoa!
The cups go up. They almost come down. Hanks catches them with shaking hands. The audience screams. Carson is doubled over. The bit becomes the most nervous opening minute of Hanks' career, and the moment that gets him invited back. While Tom Hanks juggled actual china on his first ever Carson appearance, this next debut weaponized nerves into the entire act, Stephen Wright's dead-eyed debut. August 6, 1982. Stephen Wright is 26 years old. He's a Boston club comic. The Tonight Show producer Peter LaSalle happened to walk into a Cambridge restaurant called the Ding Ho a few weeks earlier and saw Wright's act. 3 weeks later, Wright is on national television, and he opens his entire career with a face that doesn't move.
This young man is from Boston. It's his first appearance on national television, and I think you're going to find him a little different. Would you welcome Stephen Wright?
He walks out, he stands at the microphone, he doesn't change expression for the entire set.
Thanks. I had a dream that all the babies prevented by the pill showed up. They were mad. I was cesarean born. Can't really tell. Although, whenever I leave a house, I go out through the window.
The audience takes a beat to catch up. Then they get it. Then they're his.
Called the wrong number today. I said, hello, is Joey there? And a woman answered. She said, yes, he is. I said, can I speak to him, please? She said, no, he can't talk right now. He's only 2 months old. I said, all right, I'll wait.
He runs the set without changing expression once. He delivers the contact lenses bit, the shoebox phone bit, the car key bit.
Yeah, it's a small world, but I wouldn't want to paint it.
When the set ends, the moment he walks over to Carson's desk, the mask slips. Carson asks him how he feels, and the carefully constructed deadpan persona finally cracks.
Yeah, I have an hour left.
That's wonderfully inventive stuff.
Thanks.
Really? Is this your first time on
national
television?
On national television, yes.
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
What? I'm in shock.
Did it go the way you thought it would go?
Yeah.
Carson rebooks him for 6 days later. Wright has called it the moment that made his career in 5 minutes. While Stephen Wright weaponized his nerves into a deadpan persona, this next nervous young star tried to mask hers with provocation. Madonna's talk show virgin confession. June 9th, 1987. Madonna is 28 years old. She has 3 #1 albums. She's the biggest pop star on earth, and she's never done a sit-down talk show interview in her entire career. Until tonight, she walks out in a black bustier promoting Who's That Girl, and immediately confesses on camera that she's a beginner at this.
How are you? It's nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Now that is a nice outfit.
Thank you.
You design a lot.
Carson tries to figure out what she's wearing. Madonna, visibly fidgeting with her hair, explains she bought it at a lingerie store. Carson stammers. He asks her what to call it.
Yeah, if I went into a lingerie shop and I wanted to buy one of those for somebody. Come on, not for me, but for somebody.
They'd probably...
What would I call it?
It's called a bustier.
He admits, for the only time on tape that anyone can find, that he doesn't know the word. She tells him it's French. He recovers. He pivots. He thanks her for coming. And then she lets him in on a secret nobody knew before that moment.
I saw you on Saturday Night Live once a couple of years ago. You were excellent in that.
Thanks. It was fun. This is the first talk show I've done.
Can I ask you? How come?
I don't know.
You feel uncomfortable when you do them?
The biggest pop star in America, who hadn't done a talk show by choice for 4 years, has just walked onto Johnny Carson's couch as a complete beginner, and she lands the line that puts the segment in the Carson archives.
I don't know. I never thought about doing one, but I figured if I was going to present myself as a virgin to anyone, it should be you.
Suppose there has to be a first in my life.
The studio screams. Carson, for once, doesn't have a comeback. He laughs. He recovers with effusive praise. And the most controlled performer of her generation has just diffused her nerves by handing them straight to the host. Which just goes to show, Carson's couch was never just a couch. It was the place every young star found out who they really were under pressure. Some of them fell, some of them froze, some of them juggled the White House china with shaking hands, and every clip outlives them all. Because the moment the cameras caught them at their most nervous was the moment they became stars.